your money. Here's your money. Here's your money. In other words, they're giving you money every single time you play the game. Okay? Now, I just got through telling you that in Vegas, every game is an expected value game. The answer is yes, that's true. However, from my memory, and I might be wrong, because you're telling me there's this other game called War, and I have no idea what that means. But the only game that I know of that you can take and play and turn into a positive expected value game is Blackjack. So you can play Blackjack. And if you have strategy, you just don't play. If you just play it with no strategy, negative expected value game. Here's my money. But if you have strategy, then what happens? You can turn that negative expected value game into a positive expected value game, meaning that the casino gives you money every time you play. Now, I hear, although I don't know much about it, I hear that. I forget, you know, because I really don't like to gamble. It's just not something I do. Okay? There's a famous book out. I forget the name, and I even forget the author. It was written like maybe 30 years ago. And it was a book on how to win at blackjack. It's based on counting cards. There's a certain strategy. You have that. Who's the author? You don't remember? Yes, it's an old book, and actually there's a newer version that came out. Somebody else wrote. People read. In fact, I think we started to talk about this. You know, MIT has what's known as their very famous Blackjack Club. Meaning these MIT math students decided, hey, let's read the book. Let's come up with a system and help each other, because counting is hard to do. As you guys looked at some of the things that we did, the combinations, permutations, all those are counting techniques. Counting is difficult. So there's a lot of different techniques that people use to count, because you can't go up there with a calculator. You can't even take notes. But what people do is they invent systems of counting. They might put their hand in a certain angle and their drink in a certain position in creating some sort of counting system that tells them, oh, okay, I know what's going on. If you do that, it's illegal. They could throw you out. You know. So what they're doing with this Blackjack Club is between like 4 or 5 or 10, I can't remember how many people. They were assisting this one person in counting and how they won. And there's a movie coming out about this. Came out already? Oh, I didn't even read. I didn't even. Really? When did it come out? Oh, last weekend. Huh. It's not that good? Oh, I heard it was. Oh. Okay. Maybe we should make that your spring break extra credit assignment. Go watch the movie 21 and what? I don't know. See, no, don't write about it. I like the movie. It was interesting. No. Give me your ticket. See what. Is that? I sense a field trip coming on. Is that a field trip? No. No. Mr. Judge, he just took his class, at 9 a.m. No, what time did they? At 11 a.m. They all went to the movies. They all went and seen 21. No, can't do that. But yeah, the claim was that they won millions of dollars. I don't think they even will tell you how much they won, but they did. Somebody had some questions here. Yeah.
I was going to tell you about they use some kind of system like -1 and positive. Like if you have like a lot of base cards set in, like from A to
Right.
king.
Right.
It's like the negative.
Yeah, they assign a value to certain cards if you have. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a system. Like I said, I never bothered to read it. I never bothered to even care. I just don't. That stuff gambling doesn't interest me at all.
Are they still banned from casinos?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, you can't, there's people who are banned from casinos. They can't, you can't count. It's illegal to count. You can't do it. Oh, yeah. Eddie, isn't it? Eddie's a resident of Vegas. I heard it was written somewhere.
It's not allowed in the casino. They have to write something else.
I don't really know how they go about proving it. They say it's your betting technique.
Ah.
Evidence that
Yeah, you're counting. Oh, yeah, that's actually true. You know what Eddie used to do is he used to service the what? Okay, yeah. Let's pause this for a second, Ed.
So you know what may happen. It may not synchronize back again.
Oh, okay. Then don't pause it. Yeah, Eddie serviced the machines when he was in Vegas. That's what he did, the slot machines. And so he gave people tips about what to do. And you claim that some people have followed those tips, and they said they won, right? Oh, don't mention names, Ed. You're going to have to bleep this. Beep. Eddie, you can't mention names. Yeah, but that's you. We all know you're guilty. You know, when something goes wrong around the school, you guys know who they blame? They blame Eddie. It's always Eddie. It's funny. Anything goes wrong, where's Eddie? It was Eddie. Yeah, you know, so it's okay, Eddie, when it comes to you. I'll blame you all the time. Yeah, I guess you can turn, you know. I guess what was Eddie's strategy? He said, I forget. Should we say, Eddie? I forgot. You see, I'm not even interested at all in any gambling. That I don't even care about the strategy. I'm never going to go do it. So, what's the strategy, Ed? Okay, I get you. All right, get you. Eddie, you know, Eddie. You never know, that mafia might watch my videos. And we may find Eddie somewhere in some lake or something. Because he actually talked about it. Yeah, but Eddie, I shouldn't say. You ever notice how people look in Vegas? Do you notice how they look? Don't they look a little weird? They look weird to me. There's something weird about them. They have like a funny look. Like the people who are in Vegas. There's something weird about them. They look like, they do look dazed. They look like something, going through something. They're like, they don't look happy. Yeah, they have like a jaded look. They have like a lack of energy, and they kind of look like they lose their. Is it true that the workers there, Ed, are also gamblers too? Some of them?
They actually have to lay down a rule that you're not allowed to gamble in your workplace because people will cash their check that same day downstairs in the casino, and by the time they leave home, they'd be broke.
Yeah. Oh, I'll say this. I don't care if this is on tape. I don't care. Does anybody know? This is serious stuff. Do you guys know what it's like? Maybe you guys know, because this is like really bad stuff. I've seen it, so that's why I know. Does anybody know what it's like to live with a gambler?
To live with a gambler?
Yeah. I'm talking somebody who, like the father, the main breadwinner, he's a gambler. What Eddie describes, gets paid, throws it all away, goes home with